But is the future truly set? Or can we change our fate?
We can't stop that many.
We can slow them down.
What's up, everybody? Waffle Dog here. I'm coming at you with a brand new video. It's a brand new series I'm doing called Behind the Kit, and here we are starting with episode 1 for Bishop. And this is a series I'm doing basically explaining the backstory of a character, things you might not know about them, their lore, first appearances. I was going to do the looks of the characters, but really the thing that Strikeforce does with their characters is they combine aspects of the comics, their own interpretation, their kind of own art style, as well as some cinematic appearances. But without further ado, let's get right to it. Bishop, as you know, is from the Astonishing X-Men in the game. In real life, his first appearance was in the Uncanny X-Men number 282, November 1991. So now let's dive into his backstory, because this is where I think a lot of people have a lot to learn, and it's really awesome. I think there's tons of lore that's unutilized by this game that we need to dig into more. Anyways, Bishop comes from the future of Earth 1191, in which Sentinels conquered North America, and he was branded with an M as a mutant. After the Summers Rebellion overthrew the Sentinels, Bishop joined Xavier's security enforcers and pursued a mutant criminal to Earth 616, where he joined the X-Men. Later, he fought crime in District X, Manhattan's mutant ghetto. He sided with the government during the Civil War. After M-Day, Bishop kept his powers and tried to kill Hope Summers to prevent his future. Instead, he lost an arm and accidentally shot Professor X, then stole a bionic arm from Forge and escaped to the future, where he hunted Cable and Hope through time, later allying with Strife. After Cable trapped him in a distant future, he repented. On his deathbed, the demon bear possessed him and sent him back on a new mission, though Psylocke managed to rid him of the demon bear's influence. Bishop later saved Hope's life when Strife tried to make the mutants turn on each other. When the Shadow King again made a move against the X-Men, Bishop answered Psylocke's call to arms. He protected his teammates' physical bodies while they fought the Shadow King on the astral plane and helped in the final confrontation. So there's a little brief backstory about Bishop. Awesome character. I love any of these characters that are kind of like dimensional hoppers, parallel universe hoppers, and he's one of the coolest ones in my opinion. And one of the reasons for that, as you see in-game and here in the lore, is his abilities. His abilities are quite interesting. Not only with that cybernetic arm can he time travel, he has this unique ability that's almost limitless depending, where he can absorb energy and project it as concussive force, or use it to enhance his strength, durability, and healing factor. He's an expert with a samurai sword and firearms, and his bionic arm grants him superhuman strength and contains a time travel device. Interestingly enough, it's noted that here this Bishop in the game does not actually sport this bionic arm, so there are some, like I said, some differences between each interpretation. Basically, though, if you want to get into the meat and potatoes of how his powers translate from the comics to the and the movie, I guess, as well, but though he looks a lot more like his classic comic variant than anything else. Editing me will pop in a video or a picture of kind of a classic look to Bishop, and this is very much so an homage to that. He's huge, just like he is in real life, or in the comics, I guess. He's 6'6", 275. He's awesome. Definitely hitting the gym more than me. He sports these abilities: Retaliation Laser, Blast from the Past, Energy Redirection, and Beam Shot. And as you all saw in those clips, he's basically absorbing energy from Jubilee and redirecting it. And that's his main power, is energy absorption as an alpha level mutant. He also gets better in accelerated healing, superhuman strength, speed, stamina, enhanced reflexes and senses, near invulnerability, psionic resistance, energy conversion, concussive blasts, poison resistance, and he can also do this thing called letting his spirit go, seen in Extreme X-Men Annual #1. And he also has a kind of meaning that always lets him know where he is and when he is. So, like, he knows when he time travels where he's hopping to, which is kind of awesome. And it's unknown if this is just something that he picked up when he was time traveling and dimension hopping, or whether it was just something that he actually has a talent for as a mutant. It's worth noting, that there's something called Le Bête Noire. I can't do French great, but basically it's a anti-Phoenix Force kind of thing that he was host to, and it basically did the same thing it did to Phoenix, where he boosted up to an Omega level mutant and had absolute energy absorption, cosmic manipulation, energy empowerment, ontopathogenesis, and planetary parasitism. So he could basically suck away the power of a planet. And as we already discussed in his bio, he also was possessed by a demon bear at one point. So, there's a brief overview of Bishop's backstory, his abilities, how it ties into the game in some way, shape, and form, and as well as just a little bit of a snippet that you saw at the beginning there, thanks to the X-Men Days of Future Past movie. Anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed episode 1 of Behind the Kit featuring Bishop. Credit to the wikis, credit to @ElBeardedJefe, who hit me up with this Marvel revised encyclopedia that has all this great information on these characters, and I hope y'all will tune in for more. It's been Waffle Dog. Y'all have a good one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what character you want me to do next. Peace.